Chernos, more precisely the South Zagorian Oblast. Once again my feet were treading on her soil, and it did feel oh so very familiar. Having left the cold north behind, I was in a good mood, the sun shining in the sky and its warm rays caressing my face. I'd almost forgotten how it felt. Indeed, it did feel welcoming. As I had come down crossing the Russian border just north of Novo, I proceeded to make my way down to the biggest city in the region. This was hitherto unfamiliar ground to me since I hadn't been here since the fall, and the ruins were now the home of hordes of mindless creepers. Not unexpectedly.
I see some tents in there. I see a fortified door. Shall we go check it out? Always a fucking risk, but I remember Axel of the Merryman saying something that there was like some Brazilian guys up here or whatnot. This was a long time ago though, so might actually be somebody else there.
I was feeling the long journey in my bones, but also a sense of excitement. I wondered what had happened here since I left. Were Pete and the flies still around? Greenie? Raven? Was the UFC regularly patrolling the countryside dutifully? Maybe they'd even restarted civilization to a degree.
Foolish dreams.
Oh yeah, my unwanted house guest was still around too. I'd made quiet wishes that this thing inside me keep quiet as much as possible, but as always, it had a mind of its own.
Let's go see. Hello, anybody home? Hello? Maybe not. Maybe I should sneak a little bit as well. Oh wait, can I jump in here? Oh, I can, okay. Interesting, okay. In the middle of the city with like hundreds, if not thousands of walking dead. Oh no, you didn't see me.
With Novo's last living residents most likely out on supply runs, I decided to make my way through the densely packed concrete jungle and head further south. The ruins of the old civilization lay quiet, bearing a silent witness to the horrors of the Red Week. Though most corpses by now had either decomposed into the ground or risen up and walked away under their own freakish power, the old ruined city was like a massive tombstone commemorating the souls who had once filled its bustling streets with life.
Behold, the glorious destiny of mankind.
This snake god, or whatever it was, had a mocking tone to it. For something that supposedly was protecting my life, it sure loved to torment me. As I rummaged around the Novomitrovsk Metropolitan Police Station, the sadness of it all hit me hard. These enforcers of justice, protectors and servants of the community, what had their last moments looked like? I could imagine screams and a futile fight against the shambling rows of horrific parodies of humans frothing at the mouth, gunshots amongst the blaring of sirens, and walls awash with red and blue flashing emergency lights. Bystanders trampling each other in order to get away from the slowly moving avalanche of the new dawn, the heirs of mankind's world. God, this place was getting to me. I had to yank myself out of such thinking before it got me down. I already had one detractor in my mind. I didn't need more.
Well, maybe we should see if we can get to the Merriman. Sherwood Point is pretty much up the hill. Oh. They've expanded. Interesting. Okay. I wonder if they were the ones who had the City Hall building in Novo. Huh. Let's see if there's anything useful in St. Joseph's. Black Lake. All right. Good to know. Not a fucking shamog anywhere.
When I was in Zagoria last time, I'd had a hell of a time finding a shamog.
I'm just saying this now, guys. I'm calling it. If you see a shamog, I call dibs.
Alright.
I've been looking for one forever.
I fucking threw a couple of one of those away.
Now, being back here once again, I was still on the lookout for one, but after deducing that no shamog was to be found here, I left St. Joseph's to see if the Merrymen were home. They were the closest friendly faction and one of the founding members of the UFC. I wanted to catch up a little and get mixed take on the development of the political landscape. However, reaching the gates of Sherwood Point, it was clear that nobody was home.
Ho, Merriman! Anybody home? Hello?
I smirked a little. This was proving to be all too familiar.
Hello? Anybody home? I don't know if you realize, but you're missing a few walls. Okay, I do not want to get caught trespassing. Hello? Anybody home? Alright, fuck it then. Why is everybody gone when I arrive?
As Sherwood Point proved to be a ghost town, I decided to continue south. I had a vague direction in mind. I eventually wanted to reach Pusta and reconnect with my old buddies, the Fireflies. However, after seeing that note about the Black Lake Butcher, I decided to move more inland. I charted a course which would take me by the Temple of Selene up at Zolotar. Maybe the wolves were home, but I needed to eat first. I found an old, lonely cabin in Krasnostav Valley, where I made up a fire and chowed down on a chicken I had caught. But then, as I prepared to continue my journey, something unexpected happened.
Alright, let's go visit the wolves. What?
As I tried to head to the castle, my head was racked with impulses of pain.
Raven might be there. What?
I could feel the other entity getting agitated. There was something which it definitely didn't like with the wolves.
I will...
Perhaps it was their spiritual affinity it feared. They had, after all, unwittingly managed to allow for Sethis to establish a foothold in the mortal world through me. But to call it outright fear was not exactly right. It was more like a distaste. As I tried to walk up to the castle again and again, it held me back. It was like trying to run a marathon with your feet encased in concrete blocks. It just wouldn't work. Eventually, I gave up. I knew I wanted to check in with the wolves, especially Raven, but this was impossible. I decided to shelve the plans for now. I'd figure something out later.
I do believe we're going south. But... yeah. Don't want to go too far south either, because I think that would actually have us hitting Gorka. And Gorka is not a good place to go. Yeah. Straight from here, straight south from here is damn territory. But if I go straight west from here, I'll hit Camp Romashka and then veer off south from there. I'll hit Novi Sobor and Black Sheep territory.
I remember Pete telling me of the Black Sheep. They were apparently a friendly group who may or may not share some cultural heritage with me. However, the name felt a bit off, as Black Sheep usually indicates the rotten egg of the bunch. But hey, if the Fireflies vouched for them, who was I to judge?
Yeah, Down doesn't have altar either.
It was decided. My journey south was pretty much proving to be a carbon copy of my first ever sojourn down south, in the days back when I was seeking the 506.
I think altar is straight south from here too.
But I did switch it up slightly and decided to forego Camp Romashka this time, in favor of just heading to Altar. Once at Altar, I figured I might as well do a complete rerun of my initial trip and just head over to Roach Motel as well.
Yeah, why not? At least it's not raining like it did last time. Come on, just give me one Shamog. Is that so much to ask for?
Apparently, it was. In the multitude of shelters littering the motel grounds, not a single Shamog anywhere. Not even a badly damaged one.
Like, seriously, what is the deal? Why is there never a Shamog when you need one?
Annoyed by the fact that my fashion crisis was still a thing, I took off again, continuing south.
Ugh.
As I crossed the border into Black Sheep territory, I approached my old stomping grounds at Forest Ridge, and I went up the slope to go for a nap. It had been a long journey and I needed a rest. But as I reached the old campsite, I realized that the location nowadays wasn't as hidden as it once had been.
Oh my. We've got tents here. Okay. Okay. My old look. It's been a while since I rocked the shades. I miss my green ones, but maybe I'll stick to these. Well, there's no reason to go out and try to make up a fire, since it's raining. We might as well get some shut-eye here and continue the journey tomorrow. Why not? Okay. Wait. Are there 3 tents there? I thought there were only 2.
Realizing that someone had been here during my sleep, I looked around to see if anyone was still here. I was a bit taken aback since I hadn't heard a thing, and nobody had actually opened the shack to spot me in there.
Oh. Oh. Oh, what part of the day before now? Ladies' Fun Night. Okay, it was like 10 minutes banana mountain. Friday night Ladies' Fun Night. What? Okay. A pink Derringer.
It seemed like someone was preparing a party at this exact location, which meant that I would do well to find myself a new place to loiter when I wasn't out doing things. Not a house as such. I didn't want the stress of having to protect whatever I would undoubtedly stash inside, but just a place of relaxation. A place where you could go to think and collect your thoughts, and most importantly, somewhere isolated and hidden away.
Maybe I should relocate. I mean, this wasn't really any... This wasn't my, like, my static residence or anything. I live on the roads, but this was always a place where I could, like, come back and, you know, catch my breath a little bit. Now it seems like it's a little bit too crowded. Alright, so let's do a rerun of last time. I mean, we got Altar over there, we got Novi Sobor over there, and we got Guglovo over there. Do we see if... Ah, look at that. There's a flag over there. There are 2 flags over there, actually. 2 white flags. Oh yeah, I see a tower as well. Yeah, there's some fortification down there, actually. Must be the Black Sheep. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, now I actually... Yeah, now I see a lot of fortification. Let's go say hi. Wait, what about the sauna? The Black Sheep sauna, is that not a thing anymore? I don't know. I'm going the right way now, right?
I was, but I was also hungry. I hadn't had my breakfast yet. Luckily for me, some breakfast passed my way.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Do I need to get super close? Don't turn away from me. Okay. Stop turning. They keep taking a bullet to the head, you know? What? Game! Fucking stop phasing your bullets in and out of reality. Finally. Jesus. Check it out. Black Sheep Sauna. Look at this. Hello? Anybody home? Oh, potatoes. You know what? I actually need I need food. I hope this is for public distribution. Sorry if it isn't. Hello? Anybody home? Oh, fish. Oh, nice. Thank you. Yes, eat. I dearly hope that I am not eating their, like, food supply now. Good lord, I feel like I'm thieving, you know?
I felt bad helping myself to the bounties of the tents, especially since I already had lamb to cook. But there was something with this fish that made it irresistible. Somebody had gone the extra mile to really prepare this into a high-quality meal that was absolutely delicious. After having eaten everything from dog food to tree bark on the road, I couldn't help myself. These were fillets, pan-fried to excellency, in a lemony butter sauce with capers and parsley. With this fish practically melting in my mouth, I couldn't help it. I took more than a few.
Oh. Nobody can cook fish the way Black Sheep can.
After having partaken in the Black Sheep's passive hospitality and satiated my hunger, I decided to look around town before leaving. But this lingering was a power move that some rabid dogs did not take kindly to.
Shit.
Either it was that, or they could smell the fish. Yeah, this pea shooter wasn't going to be any good here. It was time to bring out the big guns.
Look at you go. Enjoying the killing, are we?
feel a revolting sense of approval emanating from within me. Sethis was no doubt likely to encourage acts of lethal violence, since it would make me more prone to lose composure when finally facing Max Hatter. I decided to bluntly ignore its color comment this time. As the dust settled, it was apparent that my green-painted blaze had made short work of the canine threats. However, it was really time to move. That same green-painted beast was a noisy fucker, and who could tell what manner of people had been lured by its siren song to Guglovo. Safety now depended on a swift exit. The final distance between Guglovo and Pusta now felt trivial, and indeed, before I knew it, I had the command HQ of the Fireflies in my sight. Strange that it almost felt like coming home.
Oh, my. Look at that. Seems like the Merrymen weren't the only ones who expanded. Interesting. Oh, fireflies!
As I called out, an unfamiliar face showed up above the fence and answered my call.
Hello.
Hello!
How's it going?
Everything's going good. How about you?
You're alright. What brings you here?
I'm just here looking to catch up with some old friends. Looking for Pete. Irish.
Oh, he just got off like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Typical. Alright. Well...
Harry's getting on now.
Oh, I see. Okay. What's your name, man?
Sanchez.
Sanchez. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Ego.
Ego?
Yes.
Alright.
Just I've been away for a while, and I've returned to these lands, so I'm looking around and trying to catch up with some old friends.
Finally, a familiar face showed up.
Hello, Ego.
Hey, Harry!
It's been a while.
It sure has been a minute.
But what a face. Harry looked a mess, bloody and beaten. This made me concerned, but I didn't say anything.
Things have been busy, as I'm sure you can tell by my face. We've been getting into it with quite a lot of people.
Oh.
Would you like to come inside? I'm sure Sanchez
Yes.
can grab the gate for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
How you been? What you been up to? It's been a while.
Yeah, I've been away. Quite honestly, it's a long story, which I don't even know if I believe myself.
Telling a straight and narrow man of the worldly mind like Harry about everything I'd seen, everything I'd heard, or my current quest would have made me look like a loon. And I knew Harry was already seeing demons around every corner. I didn't need to add to it, or worse, get him to be suspicious of me. I decided to quickly switch the subject and asked about the others.
How's the old gang? How's Pete? How's Irish?
Pete was just here a minute ago. You missed him, actually.
Ah, gotcha.
Irish has been about too. Yeah, they're all doing quite well. Got a few new folks as well.
Yeah,
Pretty strong.
So I guess that's awesome. That's awesome. Fireflies are growing. I approve.
You'll be happy to know that Masquerade got ran out the lands in the end.
Oh.
It wasn't so much the Alliance that did it, but Pete himself, really. He, for a period of a few months, after they scarred him, he took it personally, and they got put on the back foot a bit, generally by the Alliance and other things, and Pete decided to give pursuit.
Wait,
them out.
he took them
We
out
shoved
single-handedly?
into them. Pretty much.
Pete? A one-man army? Huh. I guess the UFC was having a quiet time if the masquerade was gone. And it was fitting punishment if Pete truly got his revenge. But how the hell did he manage to do that?
Oh, this is awesome. Alright, what's your plans now?
Well, recently there's been a group called the Black Thorn giving us a lot of trouble, and a few other folks as well. Don't know if you ever met him. I think he was after your time, but Carter knew one of our top guys nowadays. Is he was kidnapped by one of them, group of them. They ransomed him off to us for 2 player carriers, which of course we had to accept to save his life.
Blackthorn. I suppose it was inevitable. You stamp out one pest and another comes in to take its place. And if one thing was for sure, it was that this mad world did not have any shortage of cutthroats.
Where are they based? You know that?
Yeah.
Or are they just like the masquerade,
Nope, that's
hiding?
what we're trying to find out. Yeah,
I gotcha.
similar situation.
Different faces, same agenda.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Alright.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Right? Yeah.
I figured it would be a good idea to check with Harry how the other members of the coalition were doing. But I only had to ask him about Boys of Brenna, and Harry dropped some discouraging news on me.
Oh, well, Boys of Brenna are gone, really.
Oh?
There's yeah, we've seen Jim and about Devon. I don't know if you ever met Devon, but he's around too.
Apparently, nobody knew what had happened with the Boys of Brenna, but the fact was that they had dissolved entirely, with a few scattered members showing up here and there on occasion. One former member, Devon, had apparently had plans to set up shop in Electro and establish a trader of sorts.
So,
Okay.
in support of that, we gave him about 200 nails to let him build an Electro. And now, he's a trader group called the Frontier Trading Collective. And they are willing to do trade with everyone, regardless of who they are or what they've done. And we come over here and have a look at this. You won't believe it, right? The Boys of Brenna, people who used to fight for good, or at least Devon at least. I don't know if the rest of them are in on it, but read that last note on the end of that row.
My name is Devin, I run the Frontier Trades. However, rather than getting...
Basically, left that note on a church in Electro to some cannibals, agreeing to trade with them, agreeing to work with them. So our 200 nails that we gave him, all the support we've given him, he's putting towards helping people like that.
Really?
That's not something we're best pleased about.
This was sad. The Boys of Brenna had been another founding member of the UFC, and they were one of the factions that had stood up for the little guy and tried to make their home by the sea. How very disappointing. One less member for the UFC.
You know it won't be the last.
Count on Sethis to take the opportunity to pour salt in the wounds, but it was wrong about this. It must be. I knew that humanity could fracture, but when push came to shove, we always pulled through in union. Just wait. I'll visit the other members, you'll see.
Deluded fool.
Who else was there? Three men. They've since gone nomadic. They no longer live at Sherwood Point.
So that explained why Sherwood Point looked abandoned. It was because it was. I guess the map was a little out of date. Harry also went on to tell me that the village had briefly fallen apart, converted into some sort of cult, reformed back again, and now word was getting around that it was currently in the process of rebuilding. Greenie had apparently had some sort of nervous breakdown that he was now recovering from. Jesus. You leave these lands for 2 seconds and everyone starts losing it. Well, as long as the Merrymen and the village were still in the coalition, at least something was keeping us all united. But man...
Okay, what about the 506 then?
They seem to be dwindling in numbers. But I've not heard much news besides that about them.
Okay. And the carnival?
I've not heard anything. I think Pete maybe ran into them up at Spade's place a week or so ago.
Who are the Spades?
Oh yeah, of course you wouldn't know. Motorbike group, living up in Novi Sobol, not Novi Sobol, sorry, Novo, where similar, just north, the big city north of where Merrymen used to live.
Oh.
Landed themselves there on the west side of it.
Yeah, I came down through Novo actually when I came back. There was something with the city hall that was boarded off. I didn't really know what that was.
That is a different thing. That's a little, I guess you'd call it a community camp, run by a businessman called Vadim. He wants it to be a neutral ground for groups to meet and barter and set bounties, and when you're there you can't kill people, and he's got a very strict rule about that.
Are you talking about Vadim, who was in the duel with Justice?
I will now take my leave. Good day. Be safe.
Yes, that's the one.
Oh, I thought he was long gone. Okay. Interesting.
Unfortunately, he's still about.
You're not one of his fans?
No. He had I'll let Pete get into what happened, but he wronged Pete. Did some shit he shouldn't have done to Pete. Reckless and stupid. And came by to apologise, and I wasn't there when he did, but I had Pete punch him in the face for me.
Oh.
So I am not his biggest fan.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah. So the biggest issue right now is the Blackthorn.
That's correct, yes. They're our main enemy.
Okay.
They've got a guy called Alistair at the top of the group. He's the leader.
Gotcha.
Bloke's a giant twat. Total sociopath. When he captured Carter, I asked him what it was all about, you know. Manifesto to announce. There was no wrong, we hadn't hurt him in the past. Barely even knew who we were. So I will find him, and I am going to kill his ass. Black clothes, usually full black, and white armbands.
Okay, white armbands. Okay.
Yep.
And the group that claims all these motorcycles I've seen everywhere, the Forsaken Loyalists?
Yeah, they're still about. They live in Grishino now. They've been quite a problem as well.
So Forsaken Loyalists are pretty much bandits, I take it?
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
Alright, okay, good.
They might try and make trades with you, but their deals tend to end with them loan sharking you, shall we say.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Well,
It's good to know you're back with more folks like you around the should be a bit of a safer place.
oh, well, thank you, man. You know, I try, even though I just mostly roam around. I'm looking for more pure people now than just one person. But yeah, I'll make sure to come around here sometimes and keep you company around the fire, you know.
Always welcome, mate.
I might actually head off to Electro to see if that... What was it, by the docks?
Yeah, right at the edge of the docks is a big building. Watch out, because there's a lot of infected around it usually. I don't know why they congregate there, but they do.
I got
There's a gate on the front.
Alright. Well, if they're traders, I kind of want to see if they have like a Shemagh, because I've been looking for one for ages. So I'm going to make that my goal.
If they're around, then yeah, go for it. But only recommendation would be that you don't trade guns, ammo, or armor to them, because I don't want it ended up in the hands of the less savory people that they might trade with.
Nah, don't worry. I'm just going to say I don't have any ammo, which isn't far from the truth, actually.
Is there anything that you might need that we might be able to supply you with?
Oh, one moment. I do have this. If you want it. Because I don't want it. I don't need it.
Yeah, we might be able to find a space for it. What ammo have you got there? What gun is that?
It's 308. If you have any to spare, that would be lovely.
Yeah, sure.
Much appreciated.
Not going to leave you with leave myself without any this time. So I do have a bunch spare. So.
Thank you. Nice to see you guys again.
Oh,
Take care, boys.
Take care, lad.
Well, my visit to Pusta had been very informative. Now I knew some more about the lay of the lands. Still needed to connect with the rest of the UFC though. But since Electro was so close to Pusta and I really wanted to see if I could get my hands on a Shamog, I decided to head to the coastal city looking for this frontier traders collective.
Alright, so maybe I'll take the rails into the docks. That might work.
Arriving at the port of Electro, I didn't know what to expect, and at first I couldn't find any trace of this FTC. However, I did see traces of survivor activity in the area.
I'm gonna go this way. I don't know, maybe it's over there.
As I made my first pass across the docks, I suddenly saw someone in the distance. He was clearly a bit apprehensive as to me approaching him, but he nevertheless put up his hand in a reciprocal greeting.
Yo! Yo, dude.
It's good, bro.
So it's good. I'm looking for Devon. You know where he is?
Devin? No, I don't. You're the first person I've seen.
Oh, okay, okay. He's supposed to have like
Yeah.
a shop down here or something by the docks.
I don't know. Well, if I see him, I mean, I'll tell him you're
Okay.
looking. What's your name?
No worries. It's like I'm just trying to find a Shamog, but he used to be part of the Boys of Brenna. My name's Ego. What's yours?
I'm DayZ.
DayZ, alright.
Day like high days.
Okay, nice to meet you. You running with anyone?
Yeah. Nah, just kind of messing around, bro.
Alright, cool, cool. Were you the one who was like over there in that direction?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a zombie on the
Probably.
ground. I was like, oh, okay, somebody's been here, so.
DayZ seemed innocent enough. He had apparently washed ashore just recently with no memory or any origin he could speak of. I decided to offer to bring him to the Fireflies, and he agreed. But as we were about to leave the Electro port behind us, we came across another face. This one, slightly more familiar.
Oh, here's another guy. Yo!
Hello there.
Hey,
What's up? Everything good?
it's Pack. Yeah, it's good.
Wait, did you say your name was Pack?
Good. Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, Pack's
Pack.
been a stellar resident. But
You're the
star.
man. Pack man.
Okay, we gotta get Ego out of here before things get too crazy.
Thank you, I'll be here all week. Oh, well, hello there.
Oh,
You're-
is this your dude?
Well, I mean, we're acquaintances. My name is Ego. I don't know if you remember me.
Oh, you go. Okay, yeah. I have a vague memory. Good to
All
see you
right.
again.
Cool, yeah, nice to see you. Do you know where Devon is set up? I was told he has like a shop here.
Yeah. Yeah. The pier, way down there.
Oh, the pier?
Yes.
Oh, you're pretty close.
Alright. Well, are you like heading there or...
I was slowly making my way there, yeah. I can walk you over.
Yeah, sure. Alright, let's go meet him. Does anybody need like any water or anything like that?
I could use a piece of food.
I guess I'm like okay on food. I could use a little bit of water.
Under
Take this.
unfortunate circumstances. Thank you.
And for you, I have... let's see if I can give you some water. There you go.
Oh, I didn't even know you could do that.
Open up.
It's like kind of weird in a way, but
I know.
Ego, who are you affiliating yourself with these days?
I'm not really affiliating with myself with anybody. Like, I'm a solo roamer, as always.
Granted, if we were talking affiliations, the Fireflies naturally immediately sprang to mind. but I had yet to put on an armband of any color, and so chose to keep my identity as a free roamer intact. My search for Hatter continued to demand that I roam the roads unaffiliated. Besides, I might be good friends with the flies, but I wanted to be careful about sending a message of locked-in allegiances to any one group. Having helped give birth to the Upfront Coalition was enough political initiative for my part to last a lifetime. Pack led us over to the warehouse on the pier, and I wanted to facepalm myself. The door was angled away from the coast, meaning that nobody would guess that there was a base here unless they came all the way out here and made a point to circle the building. Clever, that.
Hello!
Hello?
Oh, wait, I can hear you well now.
Hey, who's out there?
Can you hear us now?
Hey, Devin, it's Pack.
Oh, hey, Pack. Here, let me, give me 1 sec.
Eventually, Devin emerged from his compound, still rocking the blue Brenna armband.
Hey.
Howdy.
Out of there.
So, yeah, I'm Ego, and this is DayZ. DayZ is fairly new to these lands.
Pleasure. Here, let's step over here so we don't get sniped from the mainland. So, what brings you out this way?
I told Devin that I wanted to accessorize a bit, and that I'd come down to find him in order to browse for a shamog.
Oof. I don't think I can help you out with the shamog. I might have a poncho somewhere, maybe, but I don't think I have a shamog.
Okay, no worries. No, I don't like the poncho. I just want the shamog.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah, somebody's hungry. I guess it's you, DayZ?
Yeah, it's me. I appreciate it.
That's Pac-Man.
Pack.
Oh, hey, Pack. Good to see you. You're looking a bit different than the last time I saw you. What happened?
Well, I got shot up in Komarovo about a couple days ago.
So, is there like nobody left in Komarovo and Balota? Like no BOBs left?
There's no boys at Brenna, but there's a new group called the Vanguard down there. They're good guys. I've been doing business with them and spending some time around them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember Greenie or Puck.
Yeah, I remember Greenie. Greenie was a friend of mine, actually. I'm going to try and find him, but I was wondering because I was talking to the Fireflies before, and Harry was a little bit... He was a little bit surprised because he told me that you were in the business with cannibals.
Yeah, you know, I was actually just up there about an hour ago. We came to an agreement. I'm no longer doing business with the cannibals. You can actually...
Oh. So there's
so
cannibals
this is the agreement we came to. I'm no longer doing business with the on this list.
Blackthorn Gang, Forsaken Loyalists, and Faye.
So I won't trade with those people. However, the FTC still offers this location as a neutral meeting ground for those groups if needed, but I will not be supplying them anymore.
Okay, so you...
Can I have a look at that list, Ego?
Yeah, sure. So you've talked to Harry about this, and you've come to that arrangement now.
Correct.
Do you trust this agreement?
I had to admit, I could only take his word for it. I'd have to check with Harry if this was true, and even if it was, there was nothing that really guaranteed that Devin would stick to his word. However, from the outset, I got the vibe that he was a nice guy who was only trying his best to please all parties. Let's just hope that some of these more disreputable groups wouldn't take offense at this little blacklist of his.
There's a group of cannibals up at the church on that hill there, and you know, so I've just been trying to avoid them.
A named group?
Yeah, that's good to know.
I believe it's the Bagheads.
The Bagheads? Oh, okay.
Oh, no, not the Bagheads.
I've actually never heard of the Bagheads. Last time I was around, it was the Masquerade. But,
yeah. They used to harass us in New Brenna back in the day.
Yep.
Okay.
When we were first founding New Brenna, they were around.
The Bagheads. That sounds suitably ominous.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are they still wearing the burlap sacks?
Oh yeah.
Yep. They're pretty recognizable. They'll have a sack on their head, hence the name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
makes sense.
Just wanted to ask, like, you're not worried that you're actually kind of maybe stepping on the ORCC's toes with this? I mean, they have their monopoly and all, you know, with the trade.
No, not at all.
Have you talked to them?
I've actually been meaning to speak with them. But I mean, the thing with that is they're all the way up north in Sinistock, and I'm all the way down here. And with all the groups that have been moving to the south coast recently, you know, I feel there's a market for a trading outpost down here.
Yeah. That's all well and good.
Definitely.
I was just thinking, like, because they've been around for so long, and just because a lot of groups have moved south, maybe they're gonna, you know, become a little bit bitter about that. I hope it doesn't happen, but you know.
I mean, I've thought about it certainly, but I don't think that's a possibility. I had really good relationships with the ORCC during my time with the boys of Brenna. So, but again, I've been meaning to speak with them about that. I've been up there a couple times in the last few days, and no one's been home, so I haven't had a chance to speak with them yet.
Gotcha. All right. So, are you like a group here, or is this just your solo thing?
Well, at the moment, it's really just me. I've had a little bit of help from some of the former Bobs recently, but you know, I am trying to recruit and get the numbers up, because I'm sure you can imagine this is a difficult thing to run by just one person.
That's good to know. So I was thinking, if we don't have any more business here, we could get a move on. But one more question I would like to ask is, how did actually BOB split up? I mean, I
don't know. There's a lot that happened. I haven't been able to find any of the Bobs aside from Dan.
Okay.
I don't know what happened to the rest of them.
So you're a little bit left out of the loop.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's...
Yeah, I was a little left out of the loop as well. I've seen Dan around, and that's about it. At this point, yeah, basically completely disbanded. Not too sure where the core group is at right now.
That's too bad. You guys were like one of the few civilized groups out here.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's the way shit goes sometimes.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, it's part of the reason I haven't officially affiliated myself with anyone else yet. I'm still trying to get the lay of the land and see who's still out here.
Yeah, absolutely.
That familiar nostalgia's hitting, you know? Want to be with the boys.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotcha.
We'll see.
All right. Well, best of luck to you guys. I'll be back on occasion and see if we got any new stuff to trade.
Yep, certainly. Sounds good. I'm actually going to follow you guys into town here for a sec. I got to fill up at the pump.
All right. Oh, yeah. Well, let's go then.
Word. So, appreciate the food, by the way.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll travel with you guys to the pump as well.
And so, off we went looking for the inner city water pump in Electro. I could tell that DayZ was having a field day just taking everything in. Poor guy must have been alone for a very long time.
And DayZ, you're in for a treat. Everybody here is, they have their own special quirks, you know?
Yeah, DayZ, you'll certainly meet some interesting people.
Yeah, to say the least.
I'm just a little worried about the cannibals.
Yeah, well, we can mark the church as off limits at least.
Yeah, it's just up on that hill over there.
Yeah, that peak.
Yeah. Here.
Other fella up ahead, looking a little worse for wear.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Oh damn, this guy's hurting.
Yeah.
Hey there. Doing all right?
Hello. I've done better.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Oh, heads up.
There you go. Nice. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
We'll get her up.
What's your name?
I'm Ash.
Hey,
Ash,
Ash! I don't know if you remember me.
Hi.
My name's Ego. What's your name?
Oh, it's okay. Oh, I'm Ash. I really appreciate
Ash.
it.
Okay, well, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
My name is Ego.
Nice meeting you. Oh, nice meeting you. Oh, I think I remember. Oh, yes. Yeah. I haven't been to these lands for a while.
Okay, okay. So I guess you're not with the carnival still?
No.
Okay.
You were with
Not
the
anymore.
carnival?
I used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to make my way back.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
What followed was a long, protracted series of Ash losing consciousness on account of blood loss, and it would turn out to be somewhat difficult to have a conversation with her.
Thank you. Thank you.
What happened to you, Ash?
Oh, I was trying to make it to the Golden Peppers, still living in Pavlova. They were my original, I was originally Golden Pepper.
Never actually met
Yeah,
them.
I was Golden Pepper. Then I went to the...
A poor girl. Oh.
Sorry, just kidding.
Yeah, I'm Ego, and
Well,
that
what were
is
your names? I know.
that's DayZ. Fuck's sake. Are you good on food and water though?
Let's see.
Before you pass out.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
We might have to put her out of her misery here.
There you go.
It's been rough. It's been a rough journey.
I
Thank you.
gotcha. No worries, no worries. You were so
Yeah,
nice last
wanted
time
to-
I met you, so here you go.
Yeah. I wanted to make my way back to the Golden Peppers, like I was saying. Original
gotcha.
group, I wanted to see how it was going.
I gotcha.
It's been a
Yeah,
long,
they're still around.
long time.
Oh, Jesus.
It's gonna be a long walk for them.
Thank you.
Kind of don't want to
Yeah,
leave you
yeah.
alone, because obviously you need some
Fading
support
faster,
here.
I
yeah.
was with Dill
Oh, yeah?
for a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't met Bill.
Whoa! Holy shit! Oh no! No! Ash!
Oh, my bad.
Did she die? No.
No, she's still.
No, she's
Oh
okay.
shit, I'm bleeding. Fuck's sakes.
Of course, she would go for Ash.
Thanks, guys.
So fucking typical.
Uh,
I mean, this might stem from the fact that we're standing here talking loudly in the city. You know, like.
that's right. I forgot. Yep.
Well,
Yep.
we're all heading to the pump right now. Just loading up on water. You want to follow? Follow along?
Sure. I mean, I might be quite the annoyance, but
No worries.
It's alright,
no
we'll go
worries.
slow.
More than. We didn't even have time
Go
to
ahead
start.
and get that one over with real quick.
Might as well start it that way.
as I was saying, yeah, I used to start off Golden Peppers, and I was at ORCC, then the Clowns,
Oh my!
then I left the lands for a bit.
You've been
Yeah, you've
everywhere.
been around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Did you make up your minds?
Yeah, really.
Go for it. Go for it. Get him. Get him.
Oh, got cut. Why me?
Because you look so scrumptious, apparently.
I think this is my last actual bench.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
No worries.
Yeah, directly north.
Oh, a note
Oh.
from the Merriman. Interesting. All right, drink up, man. Make sure you're dehydrated, or hydrated. Jesus. After this, I was planning to take up days to the Fireflies in Pusta. If you want to, you can take. You can go by there.
Yeah, they'll probably have some saline bags or something to get you back up.
Yeah, you think? I forgot, is that close to here?
Yeah, it's just up the road a ways, about...
Oh, okay. Yep.
Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm gonna head back to FTC. I got some things I need to take care of.
Absolutely.
But it was nice meeting all of you.
Yeah, nice meeting
hope you stop by again.
Yeah, nice meeting you too.
No worries. Let me know if you find a Shamog, okay?
Yep, I'll keep an eye out. Any color preference?
Preference green, yeah. At least for now.
Green? Alright. Alrighty, I'll keep an eye out. Take it easy,
man.
guys.
You too, man. You know, it might actually be a good idea to go by the hospital before we move to Pusta.
Yeah, maybe.
I was here and I met you here when it was actually the Remnants and they had a party here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's when you came by with girls' night.
Oh.
And Legs was very aggressive.
Oh, yeah. I remember this, I think.
That was fun. Good times, you know. Let's see if we can
Yeah.
find you some saline or something.
No saline, but we did end up finding someone who I suspected was a junkie.
Oh, we got a friend here, guys.
You got any antibiotics, bro? I'm about to die or water or anything. I can give you something that in return if you got anything.
I mean,
I've got nothing.
Is this the group you guys have a place at that construction site?
No.
Oh fuck, another one. Hang on. Double hit!
Oh, right?
Double whammy. Nice.
Hey, man.
Here we go. Still got it.
Nicely done.
I don't got any water.
Kind
I
of.
got...
Hang on.
I don't think there's anything I could...
Hang on.
Thank you, I appreciate it, man.
No worries.
Oh,
no. Worries.
no.
Nah, don't
I
worry.
need to
She does that
stop
all the
now.
time.
Yeah,
I'm probably
yeah,
about
thank you.
I gotta try and get some antibiotics, so I'm gonna keep looking, but appreciate you guys. I don't know why I got a spray paint. I can't do nothing with that.
Alright.
He'd probably been looking for the morphine stash and not realized that most hospitals today had been cleaned out long ago.
Alright, let's keep moving. Did anybody catch his name?
I did not.
No.
How long since you were here last, Ash?
Let's see.
Oh. Let's see! Badoom!
That's all I heard.
Yeah.
I think like the motorcycle club was just starting to build. Then where is that place? Spades. I think that's what they were called.
I got
They were like just starting. They were like just building there.
Okay. Alright.
As we were talking, the creepers of suburban Electro just didn't seem to want to leave us in peace, and the fighting got more fierce with everybody involved in the brawl.
So watch your back, watch your back, watch your back.
Thank you. Oh shit.
You guys did great.
Oh, that guy hit you, bro.
My god, they keep coming. Oh, nice one. That was a good one. That was a real good. No! You fucker! You killed Ash! I don't know if they actually did, but...
No.
Okay.
It's
You got him,
close,
DayZ?
though.
Nice.
Yep, got him.
Jesus, you
The
keep...
timing was almost comedic on that.
Yeah, you keep on taking the hits.
About to
Damn.
happen anyways.
Almost. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna
Trusty
split
bat.
here and gear up a little bit.
Alright, well, it's nice to see you again, Pac.
Yeah, good to see you
Yeah,
guys.
nice.
Alright.
Alright.
Stay safe, alright?
Best of luck, Ash. I hope the
Yeah,
Fireflies
thank
can
you.
get you up and running again.
Yeah.
Take care. See you guys. DayZ,
Alright, see ya.
Nice to meet ya.
Yeah, watch out for bagheads.
I will. I will.
Oh, bagheads.
Don't get eaten, bro.
I remember those.
I'll stay behind you, so we don't.
Yeah, there we
lose
go.
You just want to get a glimpse of her ass, man. Tell the truth.
Maybe so, maybe so. Can't lie.
Oh, and your DayZ's beard just grew out like poof.
Yeah, right.
What, like it wasn't there all of a sudden?
Yeah. So,
Yep.
why don't
And
why don't you tell DayZ about what the carnival is?
So,
Just explain
I mean,
it to him.
Currently, I don't know if they're still around, but like everyone was like clowns and just chaotic, very chaotic.
What? That sounds wild.
The clowns
play
are
games,
like
yeah.
fun scary. You don't need to worry too much.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do something, but usually they'll just give you... What was that? Like, the clowns used to give you like a something to hold, and then they'd like shoot it out of your hand.
That was
or
Lola's game. Yes.
Yeah.
It was the gas canister.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just hold this. We'll just shoot
It
this,
was
and if you survived, you'd be cool with them, you know.
Then you win.
Yeah.
Oh god, that sounds horrible.
That was great. Yeah.
Amid all this socializing, we finally arrived where we could see the village of Pusta, and knowing that safety and compassion was within our reach, I drew a sigh of relief. Ash was still passing out, and she needed the support of able-bodied protectors of the land. As we came within the town limits, however, we came across some hunched-over people sitting by a shelter.
Eh.
Pretty sure they will.
Hello.
Hello. How we
Yo.
doing?
We're doing good. How about you?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, need some pumpkins.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So who are you guys?
We're the woodsman.
Oh. Well, nice to meet you. My name is Ego. This is Ash, and that's DayZ.
I'm Ash.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
I've actually never heard of you guys. What are you all about?
Just what you see here. Kind of help people on their next adventure and little trading here and there. That's about it.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Yeah, we do what we can.
Have you met the fireflies?
Oh yeah. You see them now and then.
Okay.
I think they're home. Matter of fact.
Yeah, we were gonna pay them a visit. Do you have do you have like a base or anything that we can visit?
Yeah, we're down in Chernobyl, on the right side in Prigo. You know where that
yeah,
that
Prigorotki.
construction
Yeah.
area is?
The
There's
industrial.
like a crane.
Yeah.
When you see a crane, there's like a construction building. We literally just moved into there.
Yeah.
We used to live by the dam up north of it, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
All right.
Catch y'all later.
Take care.
Yeah.
All right, stay.
I could have eaten all their pumpkins, but I didn't want to be rude.
Yo, fireflies!
Hello. Knock, knock.
Unfortunately, this time around, the compound appeared to be emptied of people.
Maybe.
They do have the entire town, though. We can go by the water pump and check. Like somebody has fortified the house over there as well, so I think they've spread out.
Wow.
Yeah,
The whole town, huh?
they've actually grown since I was here last time.
Yeah.
It was also time to take my leave. I wanted to start a journey back up north to see if I could find Raven, and that would take me on a perpendicular course to Ash, who was trying to find the golden peppers.
But I want you to know it's been a pleasure seeing you again, Ash, and DayZ. I hope you have a great time here.
Oh yeah.
See?
Nice meeting you, bro.
Thanks for helping me.
Yeah, no worries. Take care, and maybe I'll run into you again someday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
Right.
Later.
Later.
I wished them both good luck and ventured north, stopping off at High Stone just for a quick break. But who should I run into there?
Hey, look who it is.
Oh, good lord, I never thought I'd see your mug again.
God, get over here. Give me a hug, man.
So good to see you, man. You look well.
Well, thank you. You too. You look a little different with that snazzy outfit and press vest.
You're moving on up in the world, you know? Right-hand man, officially, of the Fireflies, as of a few days ago.
Oh, well, congratulations, man.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're making moves.
It was really good to see Pete again. Of course, I liked all the Fireflies, but Pete was special. He was the first one that I'd ever talked to about my troubled past, and was the one that I really felt like I could confide in. Since then, I'd had a natural bond with him, and I was genuinely happy to hear of his promotion.
Yeah, it's the compounds had to grow as membership has steadily kind of been increasing, which is great. Ever since Biscuits' execution, a lot of people have been rallying to the cause.
Oh yeah, that was the captain of the Pirates of Pusta, right?
Yeah, I wasn't sure how you'd feel about that one. You know,
What,
capital
me?
violence and all.
Oh.
Well, not because you have any personal ties to him, but I know how you feel about kind of
Well,
that sort of thing.
that's interesting. If you'd asked me a while ago... Never mind.
Sounds like the world's gotten to you too.
I mean, seriously, it's been a long time since we saw each other. Like, tell me, what's been going on with the Fireflies right now? Like, how's Irish?
Jesus, man. Yeah, it feels like a lifetime since I've ran into you. I was gone myself for a while, and I came back to a few new faces. Irish, obviously not being one of them, but he's doing well. He's really found his stride now. I would say he's making things happen and acting with a lot more confidence out there in the world. He's really making us proud for sure. But yeah, he's strong. He's healthy. Things are going well.
Yeah, I talked to Harry about like what's been going on a little bit, and he mentioned that you had single-handedly taken out the masquerade. I mean, what the hell was going on there?
I think that Harry might be giving me a little bit too much credit there, but I mean, of course, as you know, I've got personal vendetta against him, and I really didn't want that to take over. But
how did you do that?
I hunted them down the best that I could, man. I kind of left with just the things on my back, tunnel vision. I couldn't think of anything else. It was like I was on this unstoppable mission to hunt them down. I just couldn't sleep at night knowing that they might be out there and show up at Pusta any time. And eventually I got a good lead and found the three of them sleeping in a cottage, and
oh my god,
you know, did some things that I hope I never have to do again, to be honest.
Damn, Pete. Hearing this made me sad. Pete was a good-natured kind of guy, and hearing him having been through this kind of purgatory was a major bummer.
I mean, I mean no offense, but I never took you for the one-man army kind of guy, you know?
I'm definitely not. I didn't know that was in me, and it was so refreshing to return back to Pusta and kind of return to myself and, you know, be surrounded by old friends and a lot of new members who are eager to do some good. And it kind of reminded me, like, I don't like to operate that way, and I don't think it really gets anything good done in the long run.
Well, yeah, speaking of you adding and all that, how many members, like, roughly do you have now?
Yeah, it's definitely been encouraging. You know, when you first came to our doorstep, a lot of days it was just the 3 or 4 of us. And since then, we've more than doubled those numbers. A lot of good folk who are willing to risk it all in order to restore a bit of law and order around this place and to fight for justice.
That's kind of not answering my question, though.
Well, if it's just between, I try and keep it vague. We have a lot of enemies out there. I know you're not one of them, of course, Ego, but we have double-digit membership right now.
Okay.
If that's more specific.
Yeah, totally. I that was just like, I was kind of curious, just, and that is actually impressive.
I was a bit surprised when Harry took me aside the other night and asked me if I'd be interested, to be honest with you, but I'm glad he did, and I feel like I can represent him well and the group well, and that's kind of exactly how I see my role, as more of an oversight person, or you know, maybe somebody who hasn't been through just as much as Harry has either. So it's nice to have that balance when he's trying to go one way, and I sometimes reel him in a little bit, or at least have that other kind of perspective. But especially with the increased membership, it's nice because, you know, we can it allows us each to get rest while still making sure things are getting done.
Yeah, I gotcha. All right. Yeah, I heard as well. I heard about some of the other groups, like Boys of Brenna, had apparently dissolved, which is kind of weird to me.
I came back, and their old place at the boardwalk was basically a ghost town, which was shocking. I mean, as you know, yeah, like the place was falling apart when I came back, and I'm not really sure what happened, to be honest. There, Jim, yeah, I'm sure you remember Jim.
Oh yeah,
he likes to take his pants off. He came by a couple of weeks ago, and he didn't really. It's like he didn't want to speak about it too much, other than to say that everyone's gone their separate ways. You know, which is a shame, because, you know, there was one point where they were our most trusted allies.
Yeah, I remember that, actually. I remember Harry, like, talking about going to bat for them, and, you know, it's so weird. One of the founding members. I mean, I don't get it. Like, what happened, though? Like, where are the UFC flags? I haven't seen any patrols or anything, you know.
UFC is not something I've heard in a long time. I'm sure half of the new guys at the Fireflies don't even know what that is. Things quickly kind of unraveled, and old rivalries and differences flamed up as the masquerade started to dissipate.
Wait. Wait. Are you telling me that all of you took what I created and you squandered it?
Something snapped in me, and I heard Sethis gleefully cheer. I couldn't believe it. The work we'd put in, the work I had done, it was all gone. Was this the everlasting promise for the human race? To always exist divided and cast to the wind?
Oh, okay. Oh. I mean, it's not your fault, of course. I'm sorry, Pete.
You're all right, man. I've never heard you speak like that before.
Forgive me. It's been a long journey, and I'm tired. Tell me one thing. Are you at least in contact with the others?
Yeah. Most of the group, I would say, most of the former Alliance, we are definitely still on speaking terms and in contact. The only people I haven't, other than Bob's Boys of Brenna being gone, I haven't seen or spoken to anyone from the village, but everyone else still seems to be around and on decent terms.
This was it. Pete had witnessed it. Maybe I could... I so desperately wanted to tell him.
Look, Pete, I feel like you are the only one I can trust. I didn't tell Harry any of this because I didn't know how he would react. There's something inside me. Something that is making me...
Oh, no, you don't.
No. It wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me.
Oh, no. Oh. That's not.
You go.
Nothing.
It doesn't sound like.
Never mind.
Like nothing, man. You know, you can trust me. But what's going on?
It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, I think I need to get some sleep. Look, it's been a long 6 months. I'm gonna go off somewhere and get some rest.
Alright, well, make sure you're taking care of yourself, alright? And if there is anything you want to talk about, you know you can always find me around here.
I know, Pete. I know. Thanks, man. I meant it, you know. I meant what I said. I trust you.
Good. I trust you too, buddy. You can come to me with anything. You don't have to fight on your own. We're on our own in so many ways as it is right now, and you know that better than anyone.
It's just this fucking world, you know. I'll talk to you later, and give my love to the boys, alright?
Of course, yeah, they'll be happy to know that that I heard from you. Don't be a stranger, alright? I mean it. If something comes up, you come tell old Pete here, and we'll make sure you're alright, okay?
Yeah. No worries. Alright, take care, man.
You too, brother. Be safe.
Oh, Pete, if you only knew. But he had no idea what I was struggling with.
Remember, you are mine.
I knew I had to try and find this anointed one soon. It was my only hope. But I didn't know who it could be or where this person was. It seemed to be an impossible task.
Hoping against hope, so human.
Sethis was obviously convinced that I would never find this person. And maybe it was right. Maybe the anointed was just a fable passed down the line among crazy people. But I had to keep faith. After all, before Sethis had made the connection with me, I had never been able to even imagine the possibility of anything belonging to the mystic world being fact. Now, I knew better. Oh yes, I certainly did.